About 12 years ago, the youth group I was a part of decided to write to our future selves. We could include anything we wanted, but it had to be encouraging and uplifting and something we would need or be reminded of. We gave it to the leader, and in 6 months, we would get it back and read it to ourselves with hopes it would encourage us, provide hope, and hopefully show growth. Well, a few months ago, while I was traveling, after I got married, one of my best friends texted me a photo of an envelope that read, "To future Alex." They found it while cleaning out their old house and told me they would give it to me next time they saw me. Well, a couple weeks ago, and 12 years later, I got the letter again. I got to sit by my wife and read it out loud. And now I want to share it and read it out loud to you. Dear Alexander Catedral, I'm thankful for the man God has made me to be. Sorry that my feelings at the moment are a bit biased based on how I feel at the moment. Sometimes I'm sorry for feeling I'm not good enough, that I'm unable to do the things God has called me to, or believing I'm able to be in a relationship and care for a woman. And overall, I'm sorry for not believing in you in general. God has called me and created me for greatness. It's time to believe in yourself. A quote from Paul. Quote, PD will be the only thing to talk about in 6 months. Close quote. In 6 months, I believe you will be more confident in all areas you feel inadequate. People will be in demand for your beats, collabs with your raps, for your ideas, and for your business, and for PD to be involved and be a part of community events and major productions. But be reminded it's not yours, and always remain thankful. Bottom line, know that you are loved. I love you. Remain steadfast in pursuing God and your dreams and the dreams God put in your heart. Be confident. You're a great man of God. I love you. Sometimes you can't get what you need from others with the ones you love, but you can always give it to yourself. It seems I need a letter like this to myself every day, from even just yesterday me. Reading this made me cry tears of joy and of lament. One, because the hard reality of current life puts a strain on seeing things good as they are. The lament, the thoughts I was struggling with and fighting for then, are still the same battles that rage inside of me now. Yet the joy is 12 years later, I'm finally learning how to love myself, believe in myself, care for myself, and value myself. It may have taken longer than I would have liked, but every step, every person, every decision, every success, every failure, and every foreseen and every uncontrollable outcome has led me here, to this moment, to these moments, and to the moments to come. That I am here, I am standing, with scars on each leg and wounds uncovered and many to be discovered. A heart healing and a heart hurting, a heart searching and a heart hiding, a heart whole but filled with holes and filled with gold, a heart mature and a heart maturing, a heart strong but always growing, a heart weak but always feeling, a heart known but one that can still feel alone, a heart home but constantly moving, but nonetheless a heart and a heart beating, and me living, a heart thankful and a heart loving. This is my heart, and one I hope to keep giving. It's been 10 months since I've been on a journey through therapy. One I felt shame for, guilt for, based on the stigmas attached to it growing up. It's not a savior, nor is it a replacement for God or a higher power, but it's a resource for healing, a safety net when you feel like you keep falling. It's a wake-up call. It's letting go of ideals, fantasies, and expectations. It's facing reality. It's going towards the pain instead of running from it. It's looking yourself in the mirror in the darkest time and saying out loud, it's okay, you're not okay, and it's okay, you're hurting. It's repetitive affirmations to remind you that you're worth it, that you're important, that you're seen, that when no one else in the whole world can see it or believe it, you can. There's a God that sees you in your mess and meets you where you're at. It's not religion, it's not fluff, it's a reparenting of your inner child. It's seeing all the ugly and still seeing you're pretty. It's accepting self in dirt, pure or impure. It's accepting that we're perfectly imperfect. It's acknowledging the pain around us, feeling it, yet simultaneously finding the joy and the good, that they can coexist, and it's not ignoring one emotion for the other. It's saying yes to both. It's managing and expressing, not suppressing and overwhelming. It's empathizing with ourselves so we can empathize with others. It's grace for mistakes. It's grace for not being there yet, for not arriving. It's grace for the journey. It's a reminder you're not alone. It's a push to keep going and a push to stop. It's an internal boundary to the pushing. It's complex, it's simple, it's a value for self. It's saying you're worth it, and it's living into who you truly are. It's not easy, but it's freeing. And this is me, still healing.